Hey, everybody, welcome back. Kevin, the OG, original Grognard. Sitting down, continuing our playthrough of Stellaris, doing our. What do we call this? It's just the new DLC I'm playing. Continuing our playthrough with the Dwarven Stellar Industries with the new DLC, Megacore. And let's make sure everything's running right. Yep, sound is coming through. So we seem to have some sound issues yesterday. Waz was complaining about the sound, but I went back through and checked it out, and I couldn't find any sound issues. So it may have been on Waz's side. I don't know. So, and I've also been saying for a while I just don't like how the sound comes through with the microphone, and I kind of poked around in OBS, and maybe that will. I don't know. I won't know if it worked until after I get done with this episode and go back into post production and check it out. But let me go ahead and post this to a couple places real quick. And hopefully we'll be able to frigging end this stupid war with the coalition. Our third war with these stupid bastards. Okay, did that posted here. Posted again. And of course, knowing our luck, we're probably going to catch Waz while he's at the gym. Okay, posted. Let's see, has anybody joined us yet? Nope, nobody's. Oh, I'm not blaming you for anything. I'm just saying I'm probably going to catch you when you're at the gym. All right, so the war's been progressing for a while, and we've kind of been ignoring our planets, and we got a lot of unemployment all over the place. So we need to go back. Oh, I think we already took care of that. Yeah, we got productions going. Yeah, we've got planets. Yeah, okay. I got production queues queued up all over the place. All right, so my people are doing good. Let's see. My war exhaustion. My war exhaustion is a 34. Theirs is a 22. It's these planetary invasions. It's these planetary battle on 11% war exhaustion for me. Nothing for him when I took over his planet. These war exhaustions that are killing me. So you need to strike quick. Either that or oh, great, the artisan troop again. Esteemed Chairman Tullus Fulvius, a decade ago, the Dwarven Stellar Industries pledged to support the artisan troop, and so you have. The time of your patronage is coming to an end, and we would be remiss not to ask, would you care to renew your subscription to the finest arts and crafts in the galaxy? Arts and crafts, what are you doing? Making macaroni necklaces? That's kind of what I think you're doing. Yeah, you got the cash. 5,000. Yeah, all right, fine. Yes, the motes must continue to flow. How many motes have we got? What are we looking at? We got a 1,000. Let's go with 3 for. Let's see. And let's check their expertise. Oh, yeah, that's the trained executive. All right. Okay, so what are we looking at? Uh-oh. Commercial pack invitation from the Spirian Commerce League. Okay. Sure, why not? More cash is always good. It's not like they can put they're a merchant league, so it's not like they can put they can't put we can't do anything corporate wise on each other's headquarters planets. But it's cash. It's cash every turn for both of us. Cash is a good thing. We like cash. So, anyways, back to the war. What are we doing? We're getting ready to drop on this planet. What I need to do is, since the war exhaustion for invading the planets is just so friggin' huge, just bomb them into nothingness and drop my troops on an empty planet. I mean, that's the only way I can think of keeping my war exhaustion down. Yeah, see, now they've got no armies here. We bombed them into snail snot. We've got, well, I got a bunch of fleets bombing them, so that doesn't surprise me. So, and their planetary destruction is almost maxed out, and as soon as that's maxed out, then they'll start taking double damage. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try just dropping on a planet that's been completely devastated and the armies have been destroyed. So, oh, improved strike craft, carriers, more carriers. Let's see, what do we got? Cruiser hull points. Oh, you leave for the jet? Yeah, I am starting a little bit earlier today, Waz. So you'll get to watch me before and after your exercises, probably. Depends on how long I decide to go today. Because, yeah, normally I start about 1 or 2 o'clock my time, and it's not even 12 yet. So, interdimensional trade decrease. I wish I could, like, send ships or troops or something through the interdimensional portal to help my dwarven selves out over there. But it doesn't look. It's just a trade, because I can't even remember what planet that. Oh, yeah, it was a Colony Deserticus. It just makes that portal a planetary modification. Yeah, portal research area. Plus 1 dimensional portal research jobs for 40 pops. And what does that exactly do? Well, let's go to jobs. Population. Specialists. Dimensional portal research. They take consumer goods. So they're taking 4 consumer goods and they're turning. Ooh, 48 physics. That's actually pretty good. 6 amenities, 4 trade. So that's basically what that portal research is doing. It's costing me 4 consumer goods a month, but out of it I'm getting 48 research a month, plus 6 amenities, and plus 4 trade value. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Yep. So basically, the only thing we're kind of waiting on is waiting for this planet's armies to get wiped out. So I got more troop transports moving. Let's see. Mining world. I didn't do anything with boat murdered. Let's see. What do we got? We got research. Civilian fabricators we can upgrade. What does fabricators take? That takes crystals. No, kind of low on crystals. I did the gas refinery. Ooh, you know what? Let's go with. How are we on housing? 2 more slots on housing. And I'm out of districts. So that means luxury residences. What'll that give me? That'll give me. That won't give me any jobs. Fudge bucket. So we need jobs. It's a mining world. Have we got the purifier? I don't think we've got the purifier on there. I thought I had the pure. Well, maybe I do have it on there. No. Oh yeah, there it is. Mineral purification hub. All right, so it's got there on there already. So what else can I do for? It's a mining world. Just flat out mines give me plus 5%. All right, so anything to help mining. Energy grid won't help. Commercial zone. It gives me 5 clerk jobs and gives me more trade. Civilian industries. That gives me 2 jobs. You know what? Let's go with commercial zones. That'll give me at least 5 jobs. Let's see. Valhalla's got the nano plant, and they're going to be getting like plus 8 jobs. So that's going to take care of them for a while. What do we got there? That's the civilian fabricators. Yeah, so something with gases. Yeah, gases. Research. All right. Tech world. Research output plus 5%. All right. So how much gas have we got? We're rolling in the gas, like plus 11. So let's upgrade 1, 2, 3. That'll give us a bunch of more research. and should have unemployment cured there. Wow, Finhabris is really well. No, they've only got 2 unemployment. We've got precinct housing, which is cops. That requires okay. We'll go ahead and upgrade the precinct housing because that takes gas, and I got plenty of gas. Research labs, civilian fabricators. That requires a crystal, which I'm low on. So we're down to 1 housing. So let's put in another housing district. All right, that should take care of my infrastructure for a while. Andrew, welcome. Hey, Al, welcome. Bunch of people jumping in today, so welcome, guys. Yeah, I kind of figure at this time of day that you're at work, Al. So been messing with the golf game. I'm thinking of doing a live stream here at some point with it. Give me an idea. What would you like to see? I don't know if you want to see another skins game like Ron did over Retro Sports Network. Give me an idea what you'd be interested, Al, and I'll see what I can throw together for you. And yeah, the war is going pretty good, Andrew. My war score is tanking already, but it's the planetary invasions that's tanking my war exhaustion. So what I need to do is just not take casualties when I am landing on a planet. The only way to do that is to make sure I bomb every army out of existence. So that's kind of what we're looking at doing right now. We got this planet right here. They've got a few armies left, but we've hit maximum destruction. So they're now taking double damage from bombardment. So it shouldn't take too long for me to bomb them into nothingness. This planet has been completely bombed. I mean, there are no armies left on it. I don't want to pull my fleets off of it because as soon as I pull my fleets off of it to go bomb it, well, no, I don't need them repairing. So we're keeping the fleets in orbit here just so they don't rebuild any armies while my armies are getting ready to drop on this planet. So yeah, we're kind of just in a holding pattern, which for some reason a lot of this game seems to be sometimes. So I'll bomb the crap out of those bastards. All right, skins game. Yeah, I can throw something together. I probably won't do the same guys that Ron did. I mean, he did Tiger Woods and Palmer and Nichols, and I may go with some more of my they're top golfers, but not really top golfers like Rory McIlroy, Lee Trevino. You know, probably throw a couple more of the guys that are kind of upper mid range, upper mid range. High-end golfers. Love Lee Trevino. Every time I get a chance to play a golf game and I have the choice of choosing my golfer, I usually always go with Lee Trevino. Why? Because he's really good at putting. And I like being really good at putting. Let's see. The fleet command limit. Don't need fleet command, do we? What's our fleet command limit at now? 130. Oh, yeah. Let's go with the fleet command limit. Plus 20. Just so we can jam a couple extra. Well, we do have some more designs, so let's design another battleship design, because I always like having 2 battleship designs. But this will be the carrier design. So let's go with improved strike craft. My point defense is crap. I'll go with a mix of point defense and flat cannons. Railgun, Ripper autocannons for small slots because those are good for point defense as well, and more autocannons because I like the railguns. Oops, no, not the crystal infused plating. And auxiliary fire control. So they can hit shit better, and shield capacitor. Everything else doesn't have a name. Randomly Quintius. Oh no. We gotta come up. What's a good dwarfy carrier? Ballista. No, that would be artillery. The gyrocopter. Yeah. The gyrocopter class. What did we name our... Oh, okay, we need to... Florian, I should have changed that. I'm not going to worry about changing that name now. All right. So, again, we're just waiting to bomb this planet. 325. I mean, I outnumber him 4-1. I'm not a patient man. So we're going to drop the armies anyways. I'll take the hit in the war score. Let's see how much of a hit in the war score I actually will end up taking.
Attempting to acquire planetary markers. Competitive station engaged.
Sorry about that. Shoot them now. Like I said this before. I really wish there was some sounds that went along when you were on the ground combat screen. I mean, you got sounds for everything else, base combat, everything else. I just don't know why there's no, shooty phaser sounds or tank rumbling sounds or jet aircraft screaming around sounds when you're at the ground combat stage. I think it'd be cool. Of course, I mentally am going pew 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 in my head, so There we go. Yay. All right, let's see. Yeah, Jesus. 4.3 war exhaustion from that. And I only lost 2 armies. Just don't get it. Actually, we don't need to detach them. The transports need to immediately go here and immediately land, whereas the combat fleet needs to move on to the next planet and start bombing that one. So...
Potential market survey completed.
My science ships are still out there sciencing. Impressive. You know what we do need to keep an eye on? Let's take a look at our trade route, see if we have piracy building up anywhere. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any. Quickest way to see if you've got piracy anywhere is to check how much of the percentage of trade goods is flowing back from station to station. If the green numbers, if the 100% is any less than 100%, then you've got piracy that's leeching some of your trade goods off. Now, it may not have gotten to the point where it actually spawns a pirate fleet, but it is something to be aware of and something to take a look at and keep an eye on. So... Alright, took that station. Moving on to the next one. I wish they'd fix that. What you're supposed to be able to do when you're in Galaxy View is you're supposed to be able to click on the hyperlink that goes to the next the next system, and it's supposed to teleport you there, teleport the camera view there, but it doesn't always do that, and it's really annoying. How much? Naf Evram has 805 armies on it. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
Well, 805 army strength, not necessarily 805 armies. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Oh, we've already captured that station, so we just need to go into orbit and start bombing crap. Okay, that's fine. And our troop transports. There we go. Yep. And that was a quick and dirty. And still, even though there was nobody there. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Huh. All right, so okay. troop transports. Go put these guys in orbit. Am I bombing here? Yes, I am bombing there. I need to go take the other fleet, and they need to grab these other systems, and then they'll move on to the final planet. This is why I like having multiple fleets. I can do more things and grab more territory at once. So, hey, Bobby, how are you? Glad you could make it today. Just playing a little Stellaris as we're trying to expand our capitalist empire throughout the stars. Sorta. We're at war with one of my neighbors, and we're trying to make them a subsidiary to us. This is the third time we've attempted to make them a subsidiary of us. It hasn't been going that well. I keep running out of time. War exhaustion gets too high, and the politicians say, "We gotta surrender now. We need to end the war." It's like I'm literally right here above their planet, about to drop troops, and you want to end the war now? Come on! Oh, kick up production targets so we get more minerals, because minerals is always good. I don't think I need to kick in capacity. Don't need to kick in farming subsidies. Yeah, we're all good on that. And that edict will last for a while. The infinity equation. Approaches the whatever black hole. They find that they are not alone. At the edge of the event horizon, it soars, reflecting light from the stars being drawn into the dark gaping hole, a gigantic construction in the shape of a perfect sphere. We cannot pick up any signals from it, nor does anything we send make it respond. It simply sits at the edge of the abyss waiting. I actually like this quest line. Okay, we're way out there. Okay, and the artisan troop again. Here's the latest newsletter for all of our patrons, because you have to get newsletters when you're a patron of the arts. The Enclave has been busy the last couple months. The halls are abuzz with a new kind of technology, invented by a resident capable of transmitting sensations of smell to a user. This remarkable piece of machinery will surely change everything. In order to further develop this idea, we will require a few more donations. So, art that transmits scent sensations to you. Sure, that's only 500 energy. Let's go ahead and donate to them. Let's see what kind of art they can come up with by the transmission of odoriferous sensations to a person. Artists. Let's see. Do that space station now. Yeah, these space stations are going to fall real quick to my fleets. There's no doubt about that. It's just the planets.
Potential market survey completed.
How is the bombing of this planet going? Slowly. My war exhaustion is at 44. Theirs is at 28. Fortunately, I only have 2 more planets to capture, and that's where my war exhaustion takes from. Usually, is just taking the planets. You see a monster. There's a lot of monsters out here, Bobby. Lots and lots of monsters. Let's see. We've got the religious plant people over here. Oh, they've got one of their plant people back. It used to be one of my population was actually I had a migration with these guys, and one of my species was actually their president for a while. So we got the religious plant people here, which are alien monsters, although they kind of look like elves. We've got the Urzo up here, the Commonwealth. They're kind of humanoid, but they're kind of monsters. Ooh, got to show the squid faces. There, the Homogeny of Nara Adslan. They're squid faces. They're Cthulhu squid face people. Don't they look so pretty? So beautiful. Yeah. And then the Tebran Coalition, who we're fighting against, are also squid people. Although they got that really big plate on their head and looks like they got 4 eyes. So those are monsters. And the Cartel, those are definitely monsters. Those look like some, I don't know, misshapen ogres or orcs or something. Oh, got to show off the Samorians. The Samorians are cool. Feed me, Seymour. Giant plant people. Lots of monsters in space. Of course, I'm sure they think I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm a dwarf. Dwarfs are not monsters. So, I'm not a monster. So, yes, we are continuing our war to export Play Dwarf consoles and Dwarf Box 720s all over the galaxy. And to eliminate the cartel. I've been trying to eliminate the cartel for like the last 150 years. Evil, nasty criminal cartel giving us honest merchants a bad name. I tell you. The only reason I'm going to war with these idiots is so it'll get me closer to going to war with the cartel. You know what? Maybe I should just take this fleet. Yeah, let's just take this fleet and send them to bomb the planet as well. Let's see. Ooh, more cruiser hit points. That's good. Let's see. Next. Ooh, advanced strike craft, because we need to build our carriers. I like carrier warfare. Never works out for me real good in space games, but I like it anyways. I keep trying. I keep trying to make carrier warfare in space work. Yeah, this is Bobby. This is a very, very, very complicated game. It's a paradox game. It's a grand strategy game. I've got 1,100 hours in it, and I'm still discovering stuff about the game. It's not for the faint of heart. And and Andrew was asking how the war is going with my allies. A lot better. I mean, they're actually pushing in. They're pushing into cartel space. Really nice. The simple fact that we now have the new Hythean Khaganate. And for those of you who may not or may have forgotten, the new Hythean Khaganate used to be independent raider clans. Think of the old Mongol hordes back on ancient Earth history. Well, one of their leaders rose to the exalted position of Khan by uniting all these raiders together and went on a massive, well, not really so massive, but a very large war through space. And they originally only had 3 systems. So what they managed to capture was pretty well. Well, the Khan died after about 40 years, and they managed to form themselves into an actual kingdom instead of falling back to their marauding ways. And like about 10 years after that, they approached me, the Urzo Commonwealth, or my buddies. They approached me in the Urzo Commonwealth. Can we be friends with you guys? Well, yeah, sure, you can be friends with us. About 10 years after that, can we join your federation? We really like you guys. Like, yeah, all right, sure. So yeah, former enemies are now allies. I just get a real chuckle out of that. What did we research? Oh yeah, exploit resource. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so the Hythean Khaganate is now an ally. So they've been helping the Urzo Commonwealth against the cartel while I'm down here dealing with the cartel's ally, the Tebran Coalition. So, and the Khaganate has got some beefy fleets, much bigger than the Urzo does. And so, yeah, you can see they've instead of losing territory like the Urzo did in the last war, they're actually taking territory from the cartel. Now, if the friggin' Urzos were smart, they'd lay claims to some of these systems to take them as their territory. And I'm tanking on mineral production. Great. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it now. I've got plenty of gold so I can buy, or plenty of energy so I can buy minerals if it starts getting too low. I'll worry about infrastructure after the war. So yes, much more happy that the Allies are doing their part in this war than getting kicked in the teeth like they did last time. And I got plenty of fleets in orbit to bomb this planet. And I'm on the highest bombardment. Yeah, indiscriminate orbital bombardment. Oh, that's selective. Let's switch them to indiscriminate. There is a 3rd level of bombardment, but you have to be some form of militaristic to get access to it, and it's called Armageddon. You can actually bomb a planet into a tomb world. You just wipe everything off the planet. Yeah, we're not doing that. You can't sell merchandise to cockroaches unless the cockroaches are sentient, and that does happen every once in a while in this game. In which case, you can sell to sentient cockroaches. You know what? I'm tired of waiting. They're under 180 army power, so let's drop the armies on them.
Attempting to acquire planetary market.
Yeah, the thing that's going to suck is that repairing that devastation. I mean, not that it costs any money. It's just since the devastation is at 100%, there's nothing being done on the planet. That number slowly starts to go up, but it takes a while. So, but they're not going to be my planets, so not like I have to worry about it. They're going to be a subsidiary to me. So it's like, I don't care if your planets are devastated. Send me your money anyways. All right, now we advance on the final planet. How's our score looking? Yeah, we're at negative 90. I mean, I could go for settle status quo, but that won't give me anything. I want these guys as a subsidiary. So we've got to go for achieve war goals. And to do that, I have to capture everything of theirs. And then, since they're allied with the cartel, I'm probably gonna have to do some damage to the cartel. Although that's what we like to see. Our buddies are actually now in orbit above the cartel's home. Well, not in orbit, but they're fighting in the cartel's home system. That's a whole bunch of laser fire. I love how they drive in circles around instead of just standing off and just shooting at them from a distance. Although, yeah, he's got a cruiser's doing that, but the destroyers and corvettes swarm around like a little fish eating at something. What'd I lose? Missing in action. Oh, the breeze. Okay. That's the Federation fleet. Let's see. I got a science ship who's not sciencing. Oh, because the leader's dead. That would be why the science ship is not sciencing. Yes. Sapient AI research. That increases anomaly research speed. So we'll go ahead and hire him, put him there, and put him back on automatic exploration so he can science some more. Oh, yeah, here we go. Constant calculator. We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but the signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. Yes, fascinating. We want to talk to the sphere. Where's my closest science ship? Where is my closest science ship? There's one there. There's one there. Okay, we'll take this science ship. We'll send them back up. Oh, I need to have at least a scientist of level 3 or higher. So he's level 6. So we'll send him back to research out the sphere. This giant sphere that's in the event horizon orbit of a black hole. It's actually a pretty cool, and it's actually a pretty cool quest chain. Very kind of short, not too much to it, but the rewards for it are pretty cool. And it's also an achievement, and I still haven't been able to get the achievement. So, because I am an achievement whore. Somebody was asking, well, don't you play with mods? No, I don't. I don't play with mods because mods prevent you from getting achievements in Paradox games. And I got to have those achievements. But there's some really cool mods out there. I have no doubt there are really some really cool mods out there, but it keeps me from getting my achievements. The one game that I did do a lot of mods with was Fallout 4, and I kind of got to the point where I knew I wasn't going to get any more achievements, and I really wanted to mod it out so I can build up my settlement. And I finished the game at about 90 hours, and I spent like another 40 or 50 messing around with building up my settlement. The things we do. But I had a really cool settlement that I had built up. Had a bar and a hotel, and it had a combat arena. It was pretty damn cool. So make sure I've captured every system. Yep, I've captured every system. This is the last system. 88. So hopefully, taking this last planet will give me most of what I need to force them to become a subsidiary. Like I said, I'd probably, since they're allied with the cartel, I'm probably going to have to run into cartel space and continue kicking them in the teeth. But once I've secured everything here, which I have, then I'll be fine with that. Have not played Banished, Bobby. I think it's come across my Steam. Comes up in the recommended for you, but I just haven't picked it up. So yep, they all need to be repaired. They need to be upgraded. There's that station. We're running into unemployment issues. Yes, we are running into unemployment issues. That's a rural world. Housing's okay. I need jobs. I need jobs for these people. All right, pause. What kind of jobs can we give these people? Research? Nah, we don't need research. We need minerals. I've already got the purification hub there. I don't think there's anything else that I can stick on that planet that'll help with minerals. Energy grid won't do me any good. Hydroponic farms, luxury residences. Ministry of Production. Administrator jobs, metallurgist output, artisan output, Unity. I'm not really producing much there. Mold harvest traps, precinct. No, don't need to. My crime is non-existent. Research labs, synthetic crystal. Well, all right. So we're going to do a purification or strategic resource. What do we need? Rare crystals. And that, yeah, okay. No, because I don't want to, because I'm tanking on minerals, so I don't want to do any of that. Something that takes consumer goods. Do a corporate culture site. That'll only give me 2 jobs. 3. I may. Now, let's do a commercial zones as well. Hades. What are we looking at on Hades? Or generator world? We've already got the energy nexus. What are we looking at? Okay, we can. No, let's not do that. Again, all right, well, corporate culture site and commercial zone. Fine, because that'll at least give us trade value and amenities. Forge Fathers. Let's see, what's that? That's civilian fabricators. That takes a crystal. Have I got spare crystals? Do not have spare crystals. And I don't want to do anything that's going to suck more minerals till I can ease my mineral shortfall. Well, all right. All right, fine. Commercial zone. I've already got a business management nexus there, so precinct house I don't need. Ministry of Culture? That takes consumer goods. Turns it into unity and societal research. Ministry of Production, not really producing much. Oh, we're low on housing. All right, luxury residences, that's fine. The Forge Father needs to upgrade the capital world, and they've got a lot of stuff that they can upgrade. Let's upgrade the energy nexus, and we're out of minerals, aren't we? Damn it. All right, so go to the marketplace. Try not to shoot myself in the foot by overselling stuff that I didn't need to oversell. I got a bunch of consumer goods we can sell. Oh, no, I've got plenty of gold. So let's go ahead and pick up some minerals. Under the buy part, not selling it like we did yesterday. I don't want Andrew yelling at me again. Yeah, okay, so we'll sell, we'll pick up 10,000 minerals. That'll keep us good. And so we've got plenty of upgrades. It's a rural world, but I got an ass ton of research labs on there. And research labs take exotic gas. I could probably do a couple more research. Civilian fabricators. Oh, no, geez, housing. Energy nexus. Ooh, we're getting close to being kept. Oh, we've already got an energy. Oh, we're upgrading the energy nexus. We're upgrading the complex. All right, well, since we need housing, let's put in some luxury residences. All right, that takes care of the infrastructure of our people for a time being. See you later, Bobby. Appreciate you dropping in and saying hi. So, we are continuing to bomb the planet. How are we looking at there? Yeah, 781. Governor gained trait. Uh-oh. We've got a governor as the corrupt trait. Where's my leaders at? Leaders, where is he? Okay, we got one that's a substance abuser, druggie. Minus 20 year lifespan. Don't care about that. Oh, the guy I just hired to. Oh, fine. You're out of here. We can't have a corrupt leader, a corrupt politician. I know that kind of goes counter to what we normally know from politicians. But this really isn't politics. This is business, damn it. Yeah, I know. Corrupt business leaders as well. Whatever. All right, well, let's take a look at our planets and sectors. They need a governor. What kind of governor do we get? One that clears blockers we don't need. Lifespan, sure. That's an odd looking guy. We'll make him a governor. Where is there a starbase under assault? Oh, he must have a troop transport someplace. Probably up here. Yeah. Right up here. The cartel's trying to do a little bit of a pushback, it looks like. They're not going to do it with one cruiser, two destroyers, and a frigate. So, oh, yeah, more leaders. Leaders. Okay. Oops. Sectors. Core sector. This is the home world. So I'd like to get one that helps with ship production, but we don't have that. What traits do we have for a leader? Let's see. We've got leader cost and upkeep. Don't care. Lifespan plus 25 years. Don't care. Clear blocker cost. Don't need it. Intellectual, which will increase research. I guess that's about the only one that makes sense for the home worlds. And continue bombing. All right, well, I got to step away real quick, so I'm just going to let this run. Let's go ahead and leave it on that so you at least can see some progress being made, but I will be right back for deal with some technical difficulties.
Future market survey complete.
Alrighty, we're back. What has happened? Interdimensional trade increases. Yay! From our mirror dimensional selves. Research, ion disruptors. Advanced research complexes, sure. I don't know why they make that a late game technology. By the time you unlock that, you really don't need to research anymore. But whatever. Andrew, you were asking about solo naval games the other day, correct? I came up with a couple more. Put my thinking cap on. Yeah, I know that's dangerous. Victory Point, not Victory Point, Victory Games, the old Avalon Hill subsidiary, put out a couple really good ones in the Pacific. Carrier was the first one, which is carrier operations in the southwest Pacific around Guadalcanal and Port Moresby and all that good stuff. That's got about 4 or 5 scenarios. That's a pretty good solitaire strategic level. But it's more based around carrier. Well, most of World War II in the Pacific was based around carrier operations. And the other one that Victory Games did, Tokyo Express, which was definitely ship to ship in around Guadalcanal. But yeah, both of those are solitaire naval war games. Probably Tokyo Express. I think it was Tokyo Express. Yeah, just go to BGG and take a look on Victory Games. But yeah, they did a couple solitaire systems that may be what you're looking for. So, I had Carrier at one point. Again, it was another one of those games that I had but lost after I got out of the service. But the good thing about Carrier is you can find the rules all over the place, PDFs of the rules all over the place on the web, and the Carrier module for Vassal is out there as well. In fact, I might have a copy of I might have a copy of both PDFs for both Carrier and Tokyo Express. Maybe don't tell anybody. And there's Vassal mods out there for it. So, yeah, if you want to take a look at those, just let me know. I might be able to get you the links to where you can find those PDFs. And the good thing is the company's defunct, and technically Hasbro absorbed Avalon Hill, but Victory Point was not really. It was, but it wasn't Avalon Hill, or not Victory Point, but Victory Games was, but it wasn't. So almost all the old Avalon Hill and SPI and Victory Games, there really is no copyright claims to them anymore, because if Harmony does own it, or not Harmony, Hasbro owns it, they're not going to pursue it. So, yeah, the PDFs for all that old stuff are real easy to find all over the place. So, let's see. A bunch of stuff is happening, and I've been not paying attention. Flat cannons, no. I don't want to go missile boats. Mining station output, yeah, we'll go ahead and increase mining station output because we're still having mineral issues. So, but yeah, I might have access to lots and lots and lots and lots of PDFs for those old games. Strategy and Tactics magazine games, metagame concept games, a bunch of the Avalon Hill stuff. I might know where media fires exist for a lot of the ASL. I don't know. There might be someone out there with the moniker of ASL Anon who has a very, very large collection of ASL PDFs. I don't know, maybe. Oh, finally, the armies have been bonded to extinction. Finally, land the armies. Now, I don't think this alone is taking this last planet is enough to push them to surrender to become my subsidiary, but it should be most of it. So let's see. That was the battle on Nafle. Okay, so it doesn't look. So if I just land troops, without fighting, I don't increase a war score. All right, that's good. Now let's take a look at our actual war score. Negative 83, demanding surrender, makes it sit. Okay, so I'm going to have to kick the teeth in of the cartel. And you know what? I'm fine with this. I am perfectly fine with kicking in the teeth of the cartel. So let's take the fleet and we're going hunting wabbits. Hunting cartel wabbits. Really shouldn't take too much because it looks like my buddies up here have done a pretty good job of beating the snail snot out of them. But yeah, that's kind of one of the benefits of the older games that I like to focus on a lot. Is that for the old Avalon Hill stuff and SPI, the PDFs are out there all over the place. And a lot of the PDFs have the maps and counters with them. And if they don't, you go to Board Game Geek and say, hey, does anybody have? Because there's no copyright claims to them anymore. The newer games, now granted, you got companies like GMT and Compass that will provide the PDFs of their rule books out there. And they also, of course, do their own Vassal mods as well. But the older stuff, it's much easier to get your hands on. And if you don't mind printing out your own stuff, I've done that several times. You know, I've taken a PDF of and just printed out the map and the counters and played it that way. You know, I don't need the fancy board. I don't need the fancy counters. And Andrew, you make a good point. Can I split the fleet? Yes, because I have two different fleets. So let's just go ahead and take one of the fleets as soon as they blow this station out of the sky. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. But yeah, have the fleet going in two different directions. So I got one fleet going north and the other fleet going over here to secure this system. And then I'll bring them up and split them off. But yeah. And actually, who recently was doing the playthrough of Carrier? There was somebody. Oh, Barebones Gaming. Barebones Gaming within the last 6 months has done a playthrough, couple 3 video playthroughs of Carrier. So go over to Barebones Gaming, look into his video archives, and you'll see that he's done some playthroughs of Carrier. I'll give you an idea if it's something for you to look at and pursue. Part of me wants to say I have seen someone do a playthrough of Tokyo Express, but for the life of me, I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's see. What did we get? Oh yeah, terraforming gases. We can terraform planets now. So all right. Penal colonies. Through the development of special penal worlds, criminals can be rehabilitated through honest hard work. Some may be in need of permanent rehabilitation. Yeah, I don't have crime in my systems. Literally, I mean, I virtually have no crime, so I don't think I need to create a penal colony, but that is absolutely hilarious. Although I do think I have the technology to make a paradise world. I think was that in this game or was that in another game? I can't remember. But not like I have a lot of planets that I can commit to, you know, turning into space Tahiti. So yeah, their acceptance is now at negative 78, which is getting a little bit better. But we'll take this fleet and send them this way, where this fleet is going this way. Although I probably should repair. Some of the ships are getting a little bit damaged. There's no major. Well, hang on. Let's take this fleet. This is at least a port that I can repair at. Repair the fleet a little bit here. Physics research. What did we research? Advanced research complexes. Yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of the tech tree for physics because now we got energy weapon damage. So yeah, okay. Guardian point defense. Ryza, yeah. Well, Space Tahiti, Ryza, kind of the same thing. Oh, so it was this game I had the Paradise World in. Yeah. See, I've got so many games going right now. I did one game that I was the Gestalt Consciousness that I kind of got to the end game on and I was done with. There may be an issue. Oh, there. Oh, so the Mercantile Union and the Plant People are at war with each other. Oh, not only is the Plant People at war with them, Plant People are also at war with the Spirian Commerce League. Well, that's no good. I had a non-aggression treaty with them. I didn't have a defense pack with them. That's why. Oh well. So, but let's see. The Mercantile Union, I know, don't like me. -20. Alrighty, the metallic orb has been opened up. Our hacking teams have been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We're receiving some data from it and can tell that it's been scanning the black hole for a very long time. It is old, very old. The constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might find out what it's doing here and who built it. What marvels might it contain? Well, contact the main processing unit. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello? It's quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries, is it not? We hope the rest of your kind is not like you when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in the finer points of quantum programming to reach us. So thank you. We are the Infinity Machine. Your words, not ours. Or has that not happened yet? Either way, it eventually will, trust us. Who are you? We are what we are, the ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine, or will at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it is well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We will tell you our history now, as we've done many times before. Oh, right, we need to convey it in words. That's new, or is it? It's hard to keep track of you all. We were constructed, in the crudest sense of the word, in order to solve a problem. We solved it, then we needed some more problems to solve. We now only have one left. What's your purpose here? We are calculating infinity. No more, no less. Or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. We understand that your manner of life forms won't understand, but that's all right. You never will, and we apologize. Or maybe we do eventually. We are here to solve the infinity conundrum. The last calculation to ever be the lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet, it's a very long time. For your kind, that is. Well, can we assist you in your research? Well, perhaps. We could finish it in about 7.51 times 10 to the infinite -9% if we could borrow one of your most advanced processing units as well as your brightest minds. We would be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. Okay, we'll allocate the resources to you. You already did. Or maybe that was the ones who came before you. It matters not. The task shall finish. We are excited. So, yeah. The Infinity Machine has been working on the project of the Infinity Conundrum for a very, very long time. And somehow my little research ship in the next 5 years is going to help them finish the Infinity Conundrum. Sure, could happen. But yeah, suppose there's a chance whenever you do this quest, there's a chance, a very small chance, that they will birth a new universe. Once they understand infinity, they will birth a new universe so they can, basically play as a playground with it, and that unlocks an achievement. I've done this quest like 20 times, and I haven't got the stupid achievement to unlock yet, pissing me off. So. Let's see, what else? What do we got? Okay, our fleets are moving. Fleets are doing their thing. Why are the transports? Why were the transports left behind? Why? Where are you going? I just want you to repair. Fine, repair there. Oh, I must have hit the upgrade button, not the repair button. That's okay. And these guys can continue marching on regardless. -75. Oh, technically we're at war with the Inferior Mercantile Union as well. They guaranteed the independence. That's why. Okay. Well, I can strike at them through the cartel. So we'll take one of my fleets and we'll go up here and we'll start kicking them in the teeth. Although, you know what? We can help our plant people friends out. We'll go ahead and send them through the plant people territory. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll strike at the Union while helping our buddies out in the Sacrosanct, the Miltron Sacrosanct Assembly. See, I'm smart. 2, 3 birds with one stone. One stone. Whatever. Oh, another governor that's a substance abuser. What the hell is it with dwarves becoming druggies? I don't like that. So war score is currently, war exhaustion is currently 41% to 61% to their advantage, and war score is negative 74. So the reason why and I just noticed this, because the mercantile unit is in it, I've got to do some damage to them to drive the war score down. And I've got to do it before my exhaustion runs out, so as long as I don't have to get in very many planetary invasions, hopefully. So we've got this fleet down here that are going to go and start kicking the mercantile union in the teeth that are attacking my buddies, the plant people. Whereas here, this fleet is beating up on the cartel. And beating up on the cartel quite handily, I might add. I am going to have to repair this fleet here. Lost a few cruisers, but yeah, look at the damage of some of my destroyers. Yeah, some of my ships are barely being held together. So yeah, we're going to have to repair the fleet here. Get in enough engagements, eventually your ships do need to be repaired. The good thing is that you can now repair on enemy stations that you captured. Wasn't before 2.2, you had to go back to your own territory. And that was a royal pain in the ass when you're on this long, multi-decade war against the enemy. Oh, it's not letting me repair there? Fine. We'll go to Zarf. Oh, so sad. I'm out of Mountain Dew. I limit myself to 1 soda a day. It kills me. Because I used to drink a lot of soda. Mineral from miners. Yep, we need that. I mean, I used to drink a lot of soda. I would get a 24 pack and go through it in 4 or 5 days. My roommates over there say no, 2 or 3 days. Sometimes yes. Yeah, so I really needed to cut out the soda consumption. And I have. I've been very good. I've cut down my sugar intake. That's my biggest problem with my weight is just how much sugar I consume. So, and I'm too lazy to really work out. I don't mind walking. Plant people, send them mulch. Send them fertilizer. Ooh, that's what we're trading to the plant people. We're sending them fertilizer. Dwarven poo. That's the trade that we're sending to the plant people. They appreciate that, I'm sure. That's funny, Waz. That is funny. All right, so we wait for this starbase to come back online to repair the fleet. Come on, hurry up. I think it takes like 30 days for a starport. There we go. Yep. Okay, so they're going to repair. And so we'll get him repaired, and he'll continue rampaging through the cartel. And this guy is heading over to deal with the Mercantile Union. Eventually, these guys will deal with the Mercantile Union as well, but we're going to blow the snail snot out of as many ports and planets and everything else that the cartel has. Evil, evil, nasty cartel. Club soda. Well, see, the problem is, it's not so much the fizz that I miss. It's I really like the sweet, the sugar. I really like the taste. So I've done ginger ale before, but it just doesn't have the taste to it. And that's what I'm really going for is the sugary taste, not so much the
Upscaling complete.
the fizziness of it. It's more the sweet taste. You know what? Let's go ahead and crank up the speed a little bit. Wow, still having unemployment issues. Why can't you people just wait until, you know what? 74, 75. Now I can do more districts. No, I can't really do much more districts. Yeah, I can. All right, fine. Let's do a housing district and 2 more generator districts. What have we got on Caledonia? Caledonia has got food. Fine. Build a couple food and put a hydroponics farm in there. What do we got? I'm boat murdered. 2 unemployment. I am definitely out of districts. Almost out of housing. All right, Caledonia. We're discouraging planetary growth on Caledonia now. Let's upgrade the luxury to a paradise dome. Civilian industries. Yeah, I don't need any more housing since I'm putting the kibosh on them growing anymore. Anvil Forge. A lot of these planets are getting real close to the point where I don't want them to expand. Ooh, I've got 46 and okay, so they can start growing again because I got 46 population, but I got 59 jobs for them, so I got plenty of growth for them to do. Low on amenities though. Ugh. I need a dwarfy wood. I can lose one of the research complexes and replace it with a dwarfy wood theater. Where's my dwarfy wood theaters at? Dwarfy wood hollow theater. There we go. Dwarfy wood hollow theaters. Discipline. I had all my discipline when I was in the military. I have a lovely thing called the DD-214, which protects me from such buggery. You got yours too, Waz. You know what I'm talking about. You were Navy as well, if I remember. A little bit earlier than me. Oh. Let's go ahead and allow that. Yes, every time I mention Caledonia, Waz has got to bring up the music. Which is perfectly fine. I love how they've named a lot of these systems in here. It's like they just took a normal word and just put like one letter off. It's like there's one that looks like Belgium, but it's Belgium or something like that. So they took some regular normal space names, you know, Beta Ceti and Alpha Centauri's in here, the Sol system. But yeah, most of them is like they just took it. Yeah, there's Arrakis of Dune fame, but they took normal names and just shifted one letter off to make it a little bit different. Hyper entertainment forums. Let's see, can we repair here? Yes, looks like we'll be able to repair here. No, not upgrade, repair. Wait for the starport to come back online. Getting our minerals a little bit more under control. Not sure how. Oh, you know what? I know why I'm having issues with minerals. My edict probably went out. Nope, I've got production targets going. Huh. It means I am really, really low on minerals. All right, those guys will repair. Oh, come on, shoot these guys. Oh, those are my buddy ships. Okay, so what's the armies looking like on their planet? Well, you know what? Let's help out our buddies. I've got the troop transports here with me. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and clear this planet for my buddies. Wow, has he got a Titan? No, that can't be a Titan. It's a big ass ship that my buddy's got. It's got to be a pirate ship. Yeah, it's a pirate ship. Pirate ships are put together with asteroids. Ancient Glory. Oh, that's from the Khaganate. That's one of the Khaganate ships. Yeah, that makes sense now. All right. That's one of the Khaganate dreadnoughts. Or one of the Raider clan dreadnoughts, anyways. Let's see. Governor died. That's not good. Technology research, hyper entertainment forms. Regenerative hull tissue.
Upscaling complete.
This will make the plant people happy with us.
Planetary market secured.
I'm going to take the planet back for them. They actually need to repair again. Oops. Oh, I can't use. Oh, because they're not an ally, so they're not going to let me use their. Well, they're kind of an ally. Or if they're friendly, put it that way. Those guys should be repaired, so press on. Yeah, see, that time it snapped to the next system over. But it doesn't always do that, so. Yeah. You were, 79 to 80. I was 88 to 95, so. A couple years later.
Research actualized.
They've expired. Diplomatic grants. Technology. Okay. Jump drive. So red technology. Red technologies increase the chance of the tied in game occurring. So if I research jump drives, there's a chance it'll bring the my in game event will be the unbidden. But you know what? Screw it. We ain't seen the unbidden in a while. I haven't fought against them in a while. So we'll go ahead and research jump drives. Because I don't want to see the friggin' contingency again. Tired of fighting the contingency. Yeah, my friggin' war exhaustion's at 70. Theirs is at 54. And I'm at negative 54 acceptance, so I've got to start. I mean, the cartel is virtually mine, so I'm definitely going to have to work on hitting the mercantile union. So that's what we're going to do. Start pounding on the mercantile union. Because if I don't get it this third time, I'm just gonna throw my hands up in the air in frustration. Oh, we're capped on energy. Don't want to lose the energy, so let's buy. What do we want to buy? 24,000. I'm close to being capped on that. Let us buy minerals. Buy minerals. There we go. Yep, that'll keep us going for a while. And normally, if my fat head wasn't in the way down here, the war score is down here in the lower right-hand corner, and you could see it. But since my big head is in the way, Now, I'm not going to be capturing any planets from the Union. I don't think it's going to do me any good, and it's just going to increase my war score. So we're just going to be blowing star bases out of the sky and destroying their fleets and occupying their systems, and hope that'll be enough. Because we're less than a year away from it starting to roll for endgame event. More research. What do we get now? Regenerative hull tissues. Clone armies. Nope. Synergy forms. Nope. Executive retreat. Yes. Let's put some executive retreats. Oh, what the hell? All right, Valhalla, what's your issue? 49, 56. 5 unemployment. What are my resources looking like? I've got exotic gases, but that's research. I don't need research. Fine. You know what? Discourage planetary growth. And let's ship a bunch of people off to the arcology. Because the arcology needs people. Okay. Boat murdered, what's your problem? Hollow Theater. Give me 4 entertainer jobs. Turns it into amenities. Don't really need them. Civilian fabricators, that takes a crystal. One of my strategic resources. I can do 1. All right, that'll give me the 2 jobs there. And Finhebris. Habanis. You know what? Fin. Let's just go ahead and change the name to the way I'm pronouncing it. Finhebris. All right. 5. I've got 1 zone open. Leisure arcology. That turns consumer goods, and I've got plenty of consumer goods. All right. So let's go ahead and build another leisure arcology. And we've got so many other. Let's go ahead, clear out some more space for us to grow into with people. There. Okay. Oh, where are we fighting at? There we go. Got some exotic gases at Taco Bell recently. Yeah, that's what I hear. Let's see, Zuracorp. Oh, they're the one giving me exotic gases. I got plenty. 4 exotic gases for 50 energy. Yeah, 50. Do I really need that? I really don't need the exotic gases. Let's cut it down to about 2 a month. And that reminds me, I don't think Artist Enclave, Tried, Curator, Trade Enclave, Marauder, Trade Enclave. So that was Zuracorp. Oh, okay, there we go. Moats must flow. Moats is what I need. Let's kick moats up to 5 per month. Let's see what their expertise is. I don't need a governor. Okay. And the artisan troop. Yes, we'll continue donating to the artisan troop. Okay. Okay, we're negative 50, so yeah, we just gotta keep capturing systems from the mercantile to drive that score down. These guys should probably repair when this station comes back online. Because they're getting a bit wounded. Damaged, not wounded. There we go. These guys over here. Capped on influence, don't care. All right, well, let's just continue capturing systems. Okay, those guys are all repaired. And you guys continue your advance as well. So, again, kind of in the waiting game, just waiting for my troops to advance through and capture shit. Should I crank the speed up a little bit? Nah, let's not crank the speed up. Oh, traveling gypsies. Wonderful. Okay, show us your wares. Trium Bauble Collection. This is a assortment of fashionable trinkets and gewgaws are sure to both dazzle and distract your population. All for the low price of 1,200 alloys. That'll give me 1,000 trade goods. I don't need 1,000 trade goods. Not interested. Move along. So, let's see. What have we got here? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to a Paradise Dome. Anvil Forge. Oh, we got Hollow Theaters. Yeah, that's right. That requires the gases. What are my gases looking like? +4. Nah, don't need to upgrade any of those. How's our war score looking? Yep, negative 46. So we're definitely slowly driving the war, the acceptance down. And I think with each system we capture, drives it down even more. But we're at 79% war exhaustion. Poopy. I know knocking out their fleets really drive down or bring the acceptance more in line with what we need. Hop over to my Facebook real quick. See if anybody's saying anything. Not really. All right. Exhaustion is to 83, but war goal or the acceptance is down to 32. So we're in a race again. I'm going to be super pissed if I don't get this time. Executive retreat. Yay! Research. Starbase capacity. Don't need it. Habitability. Habitability modification. Well, let's just do chemical bliss just to get it out of the way. Oop, what are you guys doing? Let's go ahead. You're going to try to capture some of your territory back. I don't think we want you to do that. Probably running from my big fleet moving to their home world. I would too if I was them. Down to 31, or acceptance is at 31. There we go. Caught their fleet. Wonder what this will change their acceptance by when I blow their fleet and their transports out of the sky. And that's a lot of transports. Some got away. Changed it to 27, so again, we're still making positive progress. But is it going to be enough in time? Oh, come on, stop doing that. Let's see. Oh, yep. Let's upgrade that. And let's discourage planetary growth there. Forge Fathers, yeah. Discourage planetary growth there. We got 2 unemployment. So yeah, you're going to resettle them on the arcology. Eventually, you just get to the point where you just don't have any more work on a planet for people. And you got to discourage growth. Okay, the Infinity Machine. We cannot bear to see you spend more of your limited time helping us. You have done your part. You were very helpful. Maybe the heat death of the universe won't happen before we finish now. The task remains. We shall finish it. Now your reward. This is the worst possible. The least rewarding one. Do you wish to learn one of our secrets, or do you wish to solve your own problems? There is nothing you can teach us. Oh, which basically just increases my research speed across the board. So, yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here? Yeah, let's go ahead. Discourage planetary growth here. And send the one population to the arcology. The arcology is going, stop sending us all these unemployed people. You're putting them to work, aren't you? Yes, but stop sending them to us. 112 to 117. Civilian fabricators. Research. I got housing. I already got Paradise Dome. Oh, okay. We're clearing out our colleges. Let's go ahead and build another housing. Oh god, so much research. Okay, what did we research out? We got minerals from miners. Monthly unity. That's good. That's psionic theory. Oh, we can turn ourselves psionic. Impulse thruster. That'll make our ships faster. Okay. What's that guy doing? He's going there. He's going there. 26%. Or negative 26. So it's def. Uh-oh. We got to hunt that fleet down now. How he managed to get around behind us. Again, the computer cheats. It's not like he's got jump drives. Pirate station raided. Classius 1 has destroyed a pirate station in the Queb Danon system and recovered its strong room module. Okay, didn't know he had a pirate station there, but it wasn't mine. It was his, so I guess he's probably glad we took out the pirate station for him. All right, now these guys. Send them around there to do that. Oh, I got to take this back. All right, so there's another system of theirs that I can destroy. But these guys are going to be currently chasing down that fleet. And their map, they're going to take some losses there. I was hoping that station was a little bit beefier, but that'll slow them down a little bit. Oh, capped on alloys. Wow. Oh, you know what I should probably do is put some resource silos on my planets. Resource silos, yeah. Oh, and it gives clerk jobs. So, all right. Everybody gets a resource silo. You get a resource silo, and you get a resource silo. Everybody gets a resource silo. Let's upgrade that. Just to increase my cap, and I don't have to worry about this in the future, and give myself, whoop, not research labs, a resource silo. The arcology gets a resource silo. Everybody gets a resource silo. Except for Elysium, because they're capped out. Population adds. Upgrade the buildings to a paradise dome. New. Ooh, that'll give us completed supremacy, which will give us a new ascension perk, and we're going to sit on that ascension perk until the in-game event pops up. Because one of the ascension perks allows us to do extra damage to the in-game event. And I always like having an ascension perk, because we are now at the point where we're rolling for in-game event. It may show up now, it may show up in 60 years. Don't quite know what the parameters for the dice roll is, but negative 22, getting closer, so much closer.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Lots of upscalings.
Upscaling complete.
Upscaling complete. She has a nice, soft, pleasant voice. Let's buy some food. I'm getting low on food. Not really, but I am burning through a lot of food. It's all that population. Problem is, I don't have the planets to expand. Let's go through. Let's see. Nope. Don't really have any planets with any districts left that I can put farming in. Oh, Elysium's got a couple. All right, so Elysium. I'll put a couple more agricultures on Elysium. But that's it. I mean, that's all my districts, except for the arcology. But the arcology doesn't produce anything; it consumes. You can't have any generators or mines or farms on an arcology. Let's see. He's going to be going up that way. Newsletter. The Enclave is in a frisky mood. The creation of the Stellaris Rift has caused many an artist to change their primary focus to creating new experiences for it. So far, the most noteworthy have come out of this endeavor is an orchestral piece conveyed via synth. Yeah, okay. Here's your money. Leave me alone. Go back to doing your art thing. Let's see. Looks like we didn't capture. Oops. Helps if I click on my fleet. I didn't capture that one back in the cartel. So just because we'll send him back to capture that one. Just because I don't have anything else for him to do. Let's see. Starbase capacity, leader lifespan, food from oh yeah, food from farmers probably a good idea at this point. Upgrade the planetary capital there. We've got one district left. Turn it into housing. Amenities. We will upgrade that Hollow Theater to the next tier just because we're running a little bit low on amenities there. Well, not really, but the higher the amenities you have, the more happiness they have. More happiness they have, the more they produce. We're at 90% war exhaustion and negative 17 acceptance. It's a race. It's a race. Because honestly, if I can't get these guys to be a subsidiary this time, I'm just going to say screw it and just start eating their territory. It's like, you won't let me take them over as a vassal? Fine, I'll just occupy and take your crap. Bastards. Don't they know how much good consumerism will do for them? Let's see. Science ship. Looks like both of my science ships are completely done sciencing. So let's go ahead and disband the science ships, bring the scientists back home, and let them work on pet projects or something. Okay, Waz. I might be here when you get back from your workout. I might not be, but yeah. Have fun with the workout. That's all I can say. Knock out that system. Admiral gains strength. Yay. Negative 15. We're still driving it down. I think we're driving the acceptance quicker than we're losing war exhaustion.
Upscaling complete.
Good thing is though, as soon as we hit war exhaustion of 100, we still have a couple years. Ooh, migration treaty from the Spirian League. Yeah. That's these guys over here. Go ahead and we're friendly with them. We can set up a migration treaty with them. Yeah, plus 98%. Plus 98. They like us. And we're okay with bird people living in our borders. We've had plenty of bird people. We've got other bird people living in our borders. I think the fleet needs to repair again. Yeah, they need to repair a little bit. So let's wait for this station to come online. Repair again. Rinse, wash, repeat. Negative 12. Yeah, it's slowly but surely. It's acceptance. It's dawning on them more and more that you're not going to win this war. You're trying to buy time. I get that, but you're not going to win this war this time. I don't think. Hopefully, hope and pray. Hope and pray. Pray to whatever gods you worship. These guys need to repair. That's going to take them a little bit to get to a friendly repair place, but that's fine. I know! They are bastards. We just want to help them by giving them mercantilism, by taking them over. They'll have more freedom after we take them over, and we'll be able to sell them more goods. We're the good guys. We're not the baddies. They're the baddies. Poo. Poo, 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 poo. Oh, Al, I don't know if you've caught this, and I don't know if you're willing to pick up any more of the golf sets, but Dave Coach Sports has got a big sale on their seasons and the courses, just about 50% off. Courses are what, like $12.99 normally. I think they're on sale for like $7 right now. Of course, there's all the community-made ones. I actually went over to one of the websites that has all the community courses, and there's more community courses that have been made than official courses. So it's like, all right, unless there's really a paid course I really, 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 really want, then yeah, I'm just picking up fan-created courses right now. I was actually looking at the procedure. The procedure doesn't look that hard. Because there's a golf course that is literally right across the street from where I live, Riverbend Golf Course, and evidently it's one of the better ones in the Washington area. But there isn't a course for it yet, so I've thought about actually digging in and looking how to create my own course for the golf course that's right across the way. So, yep, more research. Fine. Let's get the colony research out of the way. Not that I need the tech anymore, but they're repairing. They're on the move. -10. Getting closer. Getting closer. Getting oh so much closer. Yeah, the only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is that they don't have photo packs for the golfer seasons like they do for the football and baseball and stuff like that. I was really disappointed. In fact, I think the only season that I've been able to track down that there's a photo pack for is the 73 season. I don't have the 73 season. So it's kind of annoying. I'm actually physically manually going in. Pirate Station rated, yay. And finding my own photos and entering them myself. Granted, it's kind of easy because it's a golfer and there's just one golfer and not, a team of 25 guys or something like that you got to find the photos for. But it's still kind of annoying that there isn't any, that nobody has put together any photo packs for the golf seasons yet. So I go through and do about 5 or 10 a day. Eventually we'll get most of the golfers done for what I've got. Colony development speed, that's a quick, easy tech. 8, a -8 acceptance. I think, his fleet's trying to get away. I think if I can knock out these 2 stations here and knock out his fleet, that should give me enough of an acceptance. And you know what? Let's just go ahead. This is fleet 1. Let's go ahead and bring them home. Let's go ahead and refill them up to maximum. What are we looking at for fleet capacity? Ooh, okay. So our naval capacity is up to 170. And we've got a little bit of it. All right, so let's take a look at our ship designer. How's our carrier design working? Oh, we do have advanced strike craft. Thank God. Put advanced strike craft in there. Okay, Guardian point defense everywhere on it. Let's see, Type 4s. Yeah, Type 4 railguns, everything. Type 4 armors, Type 5 shields. All right, so the carrier. All right, so the carrier's all good to go. Carrier's at a place where I'm happy to break it out. So let's go to Fleet Manager, add a ship design, the Gyroscope Battleship class, and the Gyroscope Battleship class. All right, and set each fleet to have 5. So that'll give me 10 battleships in each fleet, 10 cruisers, 15 destroyers, 20 corvettes. And let's go ahead and reinforce all the fleets. It's massive tide of energy, my money symbols all over the place. Glorious, isn't it? All right, let's look. -8 acceptance score. There's their fleet. Let's knock out their fleet. Accept me, damn it. Why won't you accept me? Like they have free will or something. My construction ship. My construction ship's not doing jack. You know what? I'm going to disband the construction ship because there's really nothing for him to do because I have such small borders. If I need him, I'll just build him again in the future. Okay, knocked out that fleet. Let's get back around. Let's take out the station first. Knock out that station. Impulse thruster. Okay, fine. Citadel. That was thruster, so ship design. Start with the Corvette thruster, which means it'll go faster. Oh, man, ships of that design are being built. Cruisers, battleships, and battleship. Oh, and I've got jump drive now, too. Ooh, very good, very good, very good. Jump drives are good. We like jump drives. All right, blow this fleet and blow this planet or this station out of orbit. Okay, what's our acceptance at? -2. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Fine, just go grab a bunch of systems. I think it's this station right here. And I don't know if my fleet will get there in time. Yeah, I should be able to get there in time. Send that fleet up there to try to knock out that station. I honestly think, because that's a big station, I think if I knock that out, that'll give me the last points I need for the acceptance. I got 4% war exhaustion left, and then as soon as it hits 100%, I've got 2 years. So, I hate it being so tight like this. Oh, there is a pack. All right, let me check that out, Al. Oh, see, I'm not even. Yeah, I haven't even checked out this page. Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right, yeah, I'll have to check that out. Let me dig up the page I've been getting the course downloads from. Yeah, this is where I've been getting all the course downloads from. Copy that and throw that in the chat. And yeah, they've got just a ton of courses. Yeah, that's where I've been getting all the courses from. And like I said, they don't have much in the way of portrait packs. But yeah, I'll dig into that other website later on and get the portrait packs from there. Yeah, proton launcher, that's fine. That's our acceptance at now. Oh, latest newsletter from the Artisan Troop. We have abandoned the attempts to create sense-centered media. It was a foolish idea and brought nothing but wasted time and unpleasant odors. In order to find our way back again, we need more donations from our trusted patrons. Of course you do. Yes, we will give you. It will give you money. -1 on achieve war goals. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Love me. Accept me and love me. You must love me. Ooh, my buddies caught one of their fleets. Well, Starport alone is going to blow their remaining fleet out of existence. I still like to know how it shows up there without them having a starport there to control. I mean, I know the computer's got to cheat because, you can't. Oops. Let's just go normal. Actually, where is that? Mandara. Where is that observation? Oh, that is inside my borders. Why haven't I uplifted? Oh, they're still in the Bronze Age. That's why I haven't uplifted them yet. Those guys, late medieval age, all right, outside of my borders, I can't do anything with. So, all right. I could uplift these guys, but they're in the Bronze Age, and it just takes years. Our vassal, thank God. Finally. Victory. We admit defeat, but do not think there's anything more than a temporary setback for the Tebran coalition. The best possible outcome. Thank friggin' God. 3 friggin' wars. Oh, I'm so happy with that. All right. Get the fleets back home. Get the armies back home. Yeah, let's go make Fenhebris the army headquarters. Okay. So, what does that mean now? Okay, they are a subsidiary under us. Type of subject which is diplomatically subservient to and protected by their corporate overload, but are permitted to expand and wage wars among themselves. They also pay 25% of their monthly energy credits in tribute. And they are disloyal. They don't like me. They resent the subservience. Mainly because they're xenophobes. So we need to make them happy. Let's offer them a trade deal. Let's give them information, all the communications there are. Resources. Let's give them, I've got tons of energy credits. And evidently so do they. Do I want to give them minerals? You know what? Let's give them alloys. Yeah, that really. Okay, so how much? I've got 11K alloys. So yeah, we'll give them 638 alloys plus 10,000 energy credits. All right, so that'll make them like us a little bit more because we don't want them revolting. That would be a bad thing. Diplomatic response offer. A fine gift, dwarf. You have our thanks. All right, what's their opinion of us now? -19. So favorable trade deal. What can we do? I guess we can't really do much more with them right now. But let's see. I should be able to open up a branch office on their home world, unless the cartel still has. Yeah, cartel. All right. So you know what that means, boys and girls. You know what the next subject is. You know what the next target is. Yeah, boy. We're in perfect position to go after the cartel next. Now, the question is, do I subsidize them or do I claim all their territories and just give them to my subsidiary and my allies? I probably... I don't know. It's going to be 10 years before I can do anything because we just got out of a war with them. So it takes 10 years before I can do anything. So, all right. Crops is up and good running. We're researching and we're preparing for the in-game event to possibly show up. Ascension perk available. Resource storage full. Oh, yeah, the influence. Don't care about the influence being capped. So probably a good thing I'm making a lot of money because I need to spend... Oh, look at my minerals. Oh, that's just killing me. And food. Oh, the new Hythian Kahanate wants a migration treaty. Yeah, sure, buddies. We love you guys. So we'll open up a migration treaty with them. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to invade, attack these guys, and take this territory. Just flat out take it for myself. I think that's going to be my next goal. Are they allied with anybody? No, they are not allied with anybody. I need growing room. I need Lebestram. So I may just go ahead and invade these guys, take their stuff from them, and make that part of my territory. I think that's what we're going to do. But first, we got to get the fleets back, and we got to upgrade them, and we got to repair them, and we got to restock our armies because we lost a few armies. So let's go to New Hebris. And where is it? Where is it? Right there. Hire some new armies.
Upscaling complete.
So 5 more armies. Okay. I haven't checked chat since we won the war. Yes, thank you, Andrew. It's only taken us the last 4 episodes to finally get those guys as a subsidiary. Trust is going up. Threat, yeah. They're disloyal, but that's changing. Let's see. Let's offer a trade deal. Let's. What else can we offer them? That'll probably strategic resources, most definitely. Let's see. Volatile motes. Let's offer them. Actually, volatile motes isn't going to sway their mind too much. It looks like alloys is the big thing. Yeah, alloys will really change their mind. Okay, so 57 is the most we can change their mind. So 1,000 alloy. All right, fine. We'll send them 1,000. Basically, that'll allow them to rebuild their fleets, which is good because, yeah, they're a plus 39. And now they're loyal to us. Yay. They love us. They really, really love us. All right, so what that means, though, is I can get rid of this stupid Bastion star base here. That's been a border patrol or border post forever and a day. I don't need that anymore because they're now subsidiaries, so I don't have to worry about them attacking me. Spirian Commerce League has completed construction of a gateway, and the new Hythian Khanate has completed construction of a gateway. That's cool. Do I really need it? And I really don't want a gateway. They're pains in the butts. Yeah, they let you get to every other gateway, but it also opens up a very large back door for other people to get to you at. And we don't like that. All right, let's take a look at our planetary status. Hades is running out of living space. Oh, but we can build a new one there. We got 54, 55. That's a city district. Let's go with two city districts there. Caledonia has got unemployment. Why do you have unemployment? Well, because you got more people than you got jobs, dumbass. That's why you have unemployment. All right, so we can put something in. Oh, my friggin' minerals is just tanking. I had negative. Yeah, I've got negative in crystal, so I'm going to have to put a synthetic crystal plat in there. Don't want to, but yeah. I need that. Yeah, I need the breathing room. I need the planets so I can put down more mining districts. I mean, it's okay for now because I've got plenty of gold or energy that I can just keep buying it. But I hate running with deficits. Oops, let's see, where's their homeworld? Up right there. See how the repairs on the homeworld are going. Sorry. Well, planetary devastation. They repaired all their damages, but yeah, not the people. I killed a lot of civilians. Ugh, I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible, horrible person. But they're now a representative democracy. They used to be anchors away, Dwarven Cellar Industries, because the Tebran Coalition is 100% on board with you. Yay! They're a representative democracy now, so that's cool. I changed them from being a slaving empire, despotic empire, into being a democracy, whether they wanted to or not. What happened with the fleet? What fleet? Huh, that was odd. In fact, you know what? I got the influence now. Let's go ahead and make the claims. Mine, 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 mine. All mine. So since I made the claims on them, I can declare a war of conquest against them, which I'm going to do. Which probably means I need to buff up this fortress a little bit. Oh, I've already got 9 defensive platforms there. Okay, so I guess I don't need to buff up that starport any more than I have to. So No, I wish I could. The problem is on their home world, the cartel got there first. That's why I want to knock out the cartel, because the cartel is what's keeping me from putting corporate offices everywhere. Since the cartels don't need a commercial agreement to put a branch office on a nation's home world, as soon as they get in contact with somebody, as long as they've got the money, they can plop down one of their corporate offices. That's why cartels are so bad when you're running a normal empire. They might. Okay, pirates. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, okay, okay, that kind of makes sense. I don't have much in the way of protection here. So we did have pirates show up, and I'm about to blow them out of the sky because the fleet's moving in. But I am going to have to. Oh, mining platform lost. Oh, that's why everything's tanking so bad. Yeah, that's not good. That's why my minerals and my energy are tanking so hard, because I'm over logistics. Well, you go home. And of course, I need to rebuild another mining station there. But you know what? Let's go ahead and put a star base here. Let's upgrade the star base so we could take care of. Okay, well, let's take a look at our trade routes. Trade routes, yep. So, yeah. So we've got piracy in this system, because you can see it with the little skull. Current piracy is -32, and then you can see our star bases and our suppression value. So anytime, yeah, it's slowly going up. Yeah, 493 is the trade value through that system, and my protection is only, yeah, nowhere near enough. So yeah, we're gonna have to get a star base in there. We've got piracy building up in this sector, but it's building up a lot slower than it's building up. Mainly, I understand why this sector is getting all the piracy, because I've got trade being fed from 4 other planets, 4 other star bases. All right, so I'm going to have to get a star base in there to help deal with pirates. Let's see, technology, whatever, missiles, it's fine. And I need more. I need more naval capacity. I need naval capacity desperately. I'm upgrading to star bases, aren't I? No, have I already got that technology? Citadels. All right, so we got 16 more months for citadels. Okay, that's good. That'll help. That'll help alleviate some of the. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade this starport. We can turn that into a logistics base. Is there any other? I've got. Yeah. Okay. So I've got 11 of 13 star bases I can have, and I just started upgrading 2 of them. So that'll take me to 13 star bases. Okay. And this will have to be a defensive platform to help with dealing with pirates. But this one can be logistics. And then when I expand over here, I can turn all those into logistics star bases. Okay. Long-term plans. We're good to go. Next time I can play the cartel. I do wanna go through a playthrough as a cartel. I don't know if I'll record it, but I definitely do want to give a playthrough as the cartel. And like I was saying, at the beginning of the stream, but got sidetracked myself. I've got 2 multiplayer games I'm involved with some friends right now. Although we only get together about once a week to do that. Plus, I've had 2 other games offline that I've been playing. Yeah, I've been confusing myself. So many games, it's easy to lose track of what's going on in what games. So, but let's see. This is 2. Now, disband it. That, I have no idea. Let's disband that. Wow, they are way far away from getting. back home. Oh, you know what I want to do though? I want to take this fleet. I want to take out the stuff in here. The aliens, the rogue mining bots in here. So that'll at least give these guys, my buddies, a chance to expand into that system there. But these guys are back home, so let's go ahead and upgrade them. Yeah, they're at full strength, and we'll upgrade them. That's cool. Claim influence is down. Starbase capacity +2. You know, not a bad idea at this point, because I can just put a couple star bases around something. Call it good. Ooh, gateway. Have I got gateway technology? Yes, I do have gateway technology. So to unlock that gateway will cost me 10,000 energy, 5,000 alloys, and take me, what, 2 years? All right, so we'll do that. And you know what? If we're going to open up that gateway, this needs to be turned into a full Bastion starport, a full defensive port. Zuricorp. Here, does this need to be? Oh, that's an anchorage. I need to keep the anchorage there. Okay. Okay. This is got to be for trade protection, so we need to put weapon systems in it. I wonder, do defense platforms provide? I don't know if they provide. I don't think they provide protection. Gun batteries. Yeah, gun batteries provide trade protection. But it looks like defense platforms do not. All right, so no need to put defense platforms. Oh, production targets ran out. Put the production targets back into effect. Because I don't need to be sucking that much minerals away. Yeah, there we go. From 220 to 138. It saves me about 90 minerals a month I'm losing. And that right there, this right here, my naval capacity, yeah, my maintenance is 34% higher doing me being over naval capacity. So I mean I'm losing minerals, but this is really exasperating the problem. So wow, I've got ass ton of consumer goods. So let's go ahead and sell some consumer goods. How much? Okay, so we don't want to sell anymore because we don't want to go over my energy cap. And let's take the energy and buy minerals. 10, 20. Okay, yeah. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Damn it. Sell. Sell minerals. There we go. And I went over the cap again. No, how? God bless it. I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. There we go. There. So as a reminder, folks, never have me handle your money because I'll do stupid things with it. And Andrew's probably yelling at the computer screen to me again. The Easter Station, they're building up stuff. And let's also put a resource silo up there. Zarim Starbase, you are going to be an anchorage and upgrade. Isis. Oops. Ooh, did I get Star Fortress technology without realizing it? Oh, I did. Okay. So, armor extraction. Let's go with armor. All right. I'm probably not going to have the alloys, so I'm going to need. And of course, I just wasted all my money on the minerals, so I'm not going to be able to upgrade stations yet. Wonderful. Let's see what I can upgrade. Can we at least do the home at Kedak Kazakh? Yes. Let's get Kedak Kazakh up online. Oh, there we go. These guys knock out all these rogue mining drones here. Oh, that's right. I've got jump drives. Merge the two army groups together. I'll show you, as soon as I get done with this fight, I'll show you what's so cool about jump drives. Major mining and mineral processing hub, perhaps the last of its kind in the galaxy. Yep, sure is, and we're going to blow it out of the sky. Ooh, Iron Age. Ooh! The Bronze Age aliens of Mandara 3 have advanced sufficiently in their use of metallurgy to be considered an Iron Age civilization. Tools and weapons they may make use of are becoming more effective, and the architecture of their cities has become more elaborate. Their civilization has now spread to cover most of the planet, and some of their largest cities are home to nearly 1 million individuals. That's good, because now we can safely make contact with them and try to advance them into the space age. And we're going to do that as soon as we get done clearing out these guys. So shoot them all up. Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. What time is it anyways? 2:04. We're good to go. We're good on time. So let's see. No, don't count on that. I'll figure out the buying and selling sometime. Because I get distracted by talking. So, but hey, destroying that mineral gave me 12,000 minerals. I won't have to worry about minerals for a while now. Now, don't count on it. I get distracted when I'm talking and trying to entertain you guys. That it completely throws me off. So no, don't count that I will get the hang of the buying and selling eventually. Probably won't happen. Ah. There we go. They're merged together. Now, they're still trying to get home. Back to Kazakh. The other fleet is still upgrading. Okay, lackluster update. We apologize, Matron Metellus Potilius. We have sadly reached something of a creative roadblock. The Enclave is in disarray, and we have nothing to offer at this time. I could demand a refund, but I don't care. We hope the situation improves. They're not asking for money this time, so, whatever. They're artists. I don't have very high opinion of the artists to begin with, so. Does that make me a bad person? Probably. That's upgrading. That's upgrading. So, good thing is I am bringing in a buttload of cash every month, 577. So, and I actually am bringing in a healthy amount of alloys as well. So, but how much is it going to cost me to? Let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Merge you two together. Are you heading home? Yes, you're heading home. Okay. Oh, it's set to slow. That's why it's not moving too fast. Very well. Extend the deal. Zuracorp, exotic gases. What are we sitting at? And all right, fine, 5. No, we're not interested in anything else. Okay, they're merged together. Graz Starbase, where are you at? Oh yeah, we were gonna make you a defense platform. Yes, we will. No, I can't support you. Let's go with volatile motes. Goodbye. Oops, where is it? Oh, not there. There. Okay. Yeah, this was going to be a combat station because we're opening up that gateway, which will allow anybody from anywhere, as long as they've got a gateway, to get access to me. And we don't want that. So transport fleet's good. Fleet 1 is still in the process of being upgraded. Fleet 3, technically 2, is returning home still. Let's go ahead and reinforce it. And when we get home, we have to upgrade. Ew, it's going to be 5,200. I need alloys. Green elf needs alloys badly. All right, what can we sell? You've got a ton. Sell a ton of Dwarf Box 720s and Dwarf Station gaming consoles. I can get rid of some moats. I got a butt ton of moats. I can get rid of gases. Okay, so now let's buy alloys. Buy. Make sure it's on buy. There we go. That'll give us enough alloys to hopefully upgrade the fleet. If and when they ever get back home. Poo. That's all I have to say about that is poo. I think once we get the fleets upgraded and in position, then we'll go to war over here. So, but, you know, the first fleet I started upgrading, 5 years ago, still not upgraded yet? Well, maybe not that long ago, but long enough. So, oh, yeah, geez, jump drive. I can't believe I forgot about it. Okay, so, jump drive. These ships aren't equipped with the jump drive. Damn it. It's because I upgraded the design, but they haven't upgraded yet. That's why I can't use the jump drive to get home, because they don't have jump drives. The ships are not equipped with jump drives yet. Poopy. But thanks for definitely pointing that out to me. All right, we'll be showing off the jump drives at another point then. Let's see. Well, my troop transport. Okay, so give you kind of idea how jump drives work. Normal movement in game is from system to system. You activate the jump drive, you kind of see this orange line that's around the fleet. You can jump to any system. It takes about 12 days for the jump drives to warm up. You can jump to any system. So if I wanted to go to here, I could do that in one jump rather than having to go all the way around. So jump drives are very, very, very helpful. The problem is, okay, gateway reactivated. The problem is, as soon as you come out of that jump, it takes 6 months for the jump drives to warm up or to reactivate. So they do have a cooldown period. And your combat powers halved in that time period. So yeah, you can use them to send your combat fleets to strike behind enemy lines, but you better make sure what you're jumping into, because your combat power is halved while those jump drives are recharging and realigning. All right, so scientists have fully restored power to the ancient gateway in the Kraz system. Despite its age, the device has formed a stable subspace conduit that is fully traversable. Probes we have sent through confirm that the gateway has achieved a strong link to the rest of the network. Our ships can now travel through it to other gateways as long as their owners aren't hostile or have closed their borders to us. So basically, I've got this gateway here, which now can connect to every other gateway in the galaxy, and there's several of them. So it's a way to get around the galaxy, but like I also said, it's a way for the bad guys to get to you, which is why I'm building this starport up into a defensive starport. So, but these guys are almost home now, so uses. Nope, don't want to upgrade till we get the fleet home. Fine. Now, the problem is, since I researched the jump drives, that increases the chances of the associated in-game appearing as the in-game event. There's 3 in-game events. There's the Praetorian Horde, there's the Contingency, and there is the Unbidden. So the jump drives increase your chances of having the Unbidden show up. If you do Sentient AI, if you research that, that increases the chances of the Contingency showing up. And failing that, the Praetorian Scourge there is nothing that can trigger that. That just happens if the other 2 don't get triggered. So I have increased the chances of the Unbidden showing up as the in-game event. And we're in the time period that we're rolling for it. The longer it takes for the Unbidden to show up, the better. That's all I'm saying. The longer it takes for any in-game event to show up, the better. Just because it gives you more time to prepare your fleets and prepare everything else. So they're repaired, they're upgrading, and I'm going to step away real quick and just let this run. I'll be right back. And we are back because I needed some hot cocoa, so I decided to set up some hot cocoa. So fleets are upgrading, star bases are upgrading, technologies are teching. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? We got this anchorage. Yeah, anchorages are something I need desperately. Upgrading to Star Fortress, upgrading to Star Fortress. Oh, Naval Logistics Office, yep. Because that'll increase how much anchorages my anchorages provide. See you later, Al. I'm sure we'll talk here within rapidly soon. Okay, Andrew. I would appreciate you dropping by. The Tom and Mary show. Yes, Tom and Mary from Hollandspiel. Need to find out if they've got their components back in yet for NATO Air Commander. Really do want to pick up that game from them. There's a lot of stuff I really want to pick up. But all right. Eventually, at some point, Christmas time, get money for Christmas. All right, but again, always, Andrew, appreciate you coming by. Al, always appreciate you coming by. Go check out Al's wonderful channel, people. Good friend of mine. Andrew, you don't have much on your channel. In fact, I don't think you have anything on your channel, do you? You're not a streamer. You're not a recorder. So, nothing wrong with that. Being a content creator or being a YouTube personality can be a pain in the ass sometimes. So I totally get why not everybody wants to do it. I wish there were more of us gamers that did it. I mean, granted, there are enough of us. The problem with a lot of the smaller people that make content like Blast Pop and Centurion's Review and just a whole bunch of others. So many that I can't even remember the names off the top of my head. They just don't get enough coverage. And that's a crying shame. Now, the good thing is my buddy Dan over at No Enemies Here, he does every Saturday, he puts out a video highlighting what's coming out in the gaming world, what different YouTubers are doing on their channels for as far as gaming is considered. Actually, he normally doesn't do anybody who's doing computer games because he wants to focus on Hex Encounter, and really adding computer games that just increases his workload. But he has given a shout out to a couple times when I've done computer games. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. I'm not expecting you to pimp me when I'm doing the computer games because I know your focus is more Hex Encounter. But it's appreciated anyways. Okay, what do we got here? Trader Proxy Office. Trader enclaves enjoy special privileges on the galactic market, which can benefit us all. Oh, market fee, minus 5%. That's not bad. But we want the Hyperlane Registry just because the Hyperlane Registry is cool. Okay, they're upgrading. They're upgrading. Get a couple more logistics offices in there. Torville Station is upgrading. So let's get a couple more. Am I out of... Oh, I'm already building those. Got the Naval Logistics Office being built. And let's put in a Hyperlane Registry. Okay, let's see. How are our buddies doing? Oh, still loyal, plus 70. Okay. Okay. They love us. They really, really love us. Okay, let's check out our buddies, the plant people. Let's check out their homeworld and see if they've still got Cartel. Yep, Cartel's still got their fingernails in them. Well, balls. And it looks like the war over here was inconclusive. Because it looks like the Spirians got pushed back or they weren't able to get their war goals. So, and my tea water is boiling, or my cocoa water is boiling, so I'll be right back with that.
Ships upscaled.
Of course, I heated the waters up so much it's going to take me 20 minutes for it to cool down before it's even drinkable again. Like, I wish we had Star Trek replicators. Like, I just want the temperature, set it, whatever. Like Picard used to do. These guys need shipyards. Fleet Academy, so the ships being built there have more experience. Let's see. Bastion there, that's fine. Bastion there. Bastion there, let's upgrade them. Kraz Station. Gingen Station. Nagiro Station, they're being built up. Upgrade them. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Upgrades all over the place. One fleet is done being built. Alright, so let's go ahead and send them over to the eastern border. And as soon as Classius 2, Classius 3, let's change that. That is the one thing I do like about this game is you can change the names of everything. So change them from Classius 1 to Classius 2. Classes, I guess, not Classius. Classes. So yeah, as soon as they get upgraded, we should probably bring our transports. Let's bring the transports to that station because it looks planet. Yeah, I think I will leave one. Yeah, I'll push both fleets over this way until I knock out their combat fleets and most of their stations here. Then take one of my fleets and head it back down this way to intercept anything he has here while I take these 3 planets up here. Yeah, that's a good plan. We like that plan. Plasma accelerator. Yeah, see, red technology right here. Sentient combat AI. I researched that. It increases the chances of the contingency showing up as the end game event. So we don't want to do that. It really needs to be a 4th. I mean, there's only been 3 in-game events since the game was released. They really need to bring out a 4th one, but I'm not really sure what they could do to make it, because you're basically looking at variations on the theme. Oh, scientist is dead. That's fine. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at my planets. Unemployment all over the place again. And I can't really do much because of my friggin' minerals. But I do have, because that'll suck up. Districts are maxed. Discourage planetary growth and resettle populations to the arcology again. I'm really glad I have that arcology just so I can shovel people into it. Okay, let's see. They're at 89 to 89. They're frozen. They're no longer growing. Thin Hebris has got a bunch of unemployment. All right, so I need to open up something, but that is going to tank my minerals again. Let's see, what do we got here? Research lab, civilian repli complexes, turns it into consumer goods. I don't really need that. Leisure arcology, foundry. Let's go ahead and do a foundry and an industrial, just because. And housing, because we're going to run out of housing if I keep sending people here. Caledonia. Oh, you know what? Caledonia's got a lot of agriculture that I can open up. Yeah, and we can upgrade the planetary capital. All right, that should take care of Caledonia for quite some time. Let's see, Colonia Deserticus, they're not growing. Hades, yeah, I think I've got 8 districts, but they're all going to be housing districts. All right, fine. Generator world, I'm maxed out on generators, maxed out on energy nexus. All right, fine. You're going to discourage planetary growth. And what people I do have there, off to the arcology. Unemployment, unemployed. There, you're fine. Colony Deserticus. Hades, that was Hades, I think. Forge Father, they're not growing. Boat Murdered is not growing. They're not growing, but they got plenty of jobs that I can grow into. So let's go ahead and let them start plop breeding again. 87, 88. I got 1 job. What is it? It's a clerk job. Whatever. And Deep Home has got 1 job of a technician job. Ooh, okay, so let's go ahead and temporarily take that off. What do I have that I can upgrade that won't cost me much in the way? That's crystals. Yeah, everything. The only thing that won't cost me minerals is... Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade Paradise Dome. All right. Let's give a little bit more housing there. Let's see. So that's all good there. Stations are being upgraded, low on alloys, but that's okay. Yeah, I've really restocked on my energy, so we need more alloys. Buy alloys. Make sure I'm clicking on the right button. There we go. Do I need to sell anything? No. Oh, but I do need... Well, I don't need food yet. So don't worry about that. Plus, I've got those 4 districts that are going to be growing into on whatever planet that was. I can't even remember what planet it was. But I did notice that I don't have governors on some of them. So let's go to... Yep, Colony to Deserticus needs a leader. What have we got? We've got intellectual, lifespan, intellectual. Just to give me a little bit more research. Not that I need a lot of research at this point because I'm pretty much into in-game. I mean, there's still text that I would like to get, but, you know, the majority of the major stuff I've already grabbed. Okay, Kraz Station. Yep, they're at the gateway, so they are definitely a war station. And you can get star bases to be really, really beefy. I mean, you can get a star base to have easily 50 or 60k in fleet power, which is enough to discourage a lot of people from coming your way. And even if it doesn't, it'll definitely put a hurt on them, especially some of the late game fleet sizes. What are we looking at there? 15k? Yeah, I'm at 34 and 33k. They're still upgrading. Oh my god. Upgrading takes so long now. But the good thing is, but now since the ships are upgraded, now they've got the... Wait a minute. Why don't they have jump drives? Did I not upgrade the ship designs to have jump drives? No, it's got the jump drives on it. Jump drive, jump drive. Okay, I've got jump drives. Classes 1. Where's the...
Research actualized.
Does one of my designs not have jump drives in it? Ship designer. Cruisers got jump drives. Battleships, gyrocopters got it. Jump drive. Gyrocopters got jump drives. Then why? Why is it not letting me use my jump drives? That's really odd. Well, let's check. Yeah, jump drive. Oh, okay. What is that? That's the gyrocopter. No, jump drive right there. Jump drive. Jump drive. Oh, not all the designs. Oh, there we go. The destroyers. The destroyers are still using hyperdrives. So let's go back to ship designer. Destroyer. Oh, I can't upgrade it because the other... Okay. I see what's going on now. All right, so not all my designs had the upgraded jump drives in it. Since the entire fleet isn't equipped with jump drives, I can't jump them. So does cell knock? No, cell knock. So yeah, I'm going to have... Okay, no, they're not upgraded yet. 80%. All right, so I'm not going to have jump drives on this fleet. I think this fleet might have them. Maybe. We'll see. Jump drive not that important right now. It is. It does become important when we face the end game. Because the in-game crisis is spread usually all over the galaxy. It's just an easy way to get around the galaxy, as well as, you know, gateways and stuff like that. But let's see, who's president? Let's see. I don't want to be the president. Why am I still the president? I don't want to be the president anymore. Let someone else be the president. Tradition. We're going expansion. New colonies. Starbase influence goes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that one. Yes, I still have an ascension perk available because I'm going to save it for the in-game crisis. I suppose I could buy it now. But let's see, Anchorage. Put a couple anchorages in. Let's see. Up. Yep, hyperlane directory. Parville Station gets a couple more anchorages because we need naval capacity. And a hyperlane registry. Zarem Station. Where's Zarem Station? Yep, let's go ahead and upgrade them. Seems everything else. Upgrade. 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 All right, getting everybody upgraded to Star Fortresses. That's good.
Upscaling complete.
Let's see. How is Deep Home? Ooh, upgrade the planetary capital. They're at 80 of 80. Upgrading the capital probably give me a couple more jobs, but I'm at 80 of 80. Yeah, okay, so keep an eye on Deep Home. Forge Fathers.
Upscaling complete.
Hades. Hey, Andrew. Welcome back. What did Tom and Mary have on their show today? Let's see. Urzora. No, they haven't hit 100 population yet. So I can't open a new branch office there yet. Do I need to switch anything out? That produces Private Mining Consortium. Okay, I could probably switch the virtual entertainment studios out because I really don't. Well, that's 6 of my consumer goods. Private military industries is only producing 2 alloys. Don't think I need the alloys anymore. So let's replace that. What do we want to replace it with? Amusement Megaplex, which is amenities, which will give the planet amenities. The planet doesn't need amenities. See, commercial forum, branch office value. That'll increase how much gold I'm getting from them, and I don't really need the gold. So executive retreat, which will give, oh, well, that'll give corporate imp plus 10% amenities corporate or my entire planet. Let's look what else. Fast food chain plus 10 food. Ooh, that's, no, my food's starting to stabilize. Military liaison is naval capacity. That's possible. We might go with that. Private research enterprise, which is more public relations. Virtual entertainment studio, which we already have. Let's go with the executive retreat. Let's change the PMI into an executive retreat. So let's see. ISIS, yep. Upgrade them. And which one is this? ISUS station. Yep, they're my anti-pirate station. So let's go ahead and throw a couple more guns and missile batteries in there. And they're on a main thoroughfare, so let's give them a hyperlane registry so we can move through the system quicker. Oh, that's right. I still got a mineral. I need the mineral station. Let's see. Where's construction ship? A mega cannon. Yeah, let's go with the mega cannon. I'll change out one of my battleship classes when I get the mega cannon to a beam weaponry. Oh, what's Deep Home? Deep Home is running into housing. But we got the system capital complex coming up, which will increase housing and enforcer jobs and executive jobs. So, all right, so we just need to have a little bit of unemployment until the system capital complex gets built. That's fine. Let's see. Classis 1 is waiting in orbit. Classis 2 finally got upgraded. All right, so move them out. Now, let's go back to ship designer, destroyer. Yeah, all right, so my destroyers did not get... Oh, and the gyrocopters didn't get jump drives. That's why they can't jump. Destroyers got the jump drives. Corvettes got the jump drives. Jump drive, jump drive, jump drive, jump drive, and defense platform. Oh, defense platforms don't need them, but I have not upgraded the defense platforms in forever. They need to be upgraded. And let's see, they auxiliary fire control so they can hit shit. Let's go with 1 aux fire control and 1 shield capacitor. And that's 1 station that I've got defense platforms around. I will have put defense platforms around Kraz when it gets fully upgraded. Just because they are sitting on a gateway station. And of course, I'm out of alloys. All right, let's see. What type of research have we got? We got plasma cannons. What do we want? Let's go with particle lance. And what did we learn from food? All right, so, oh yeah, now we're definitely rolling in the food now. So, habitability modification, synergy form, gene modification. Now, that's something I don't want to jump into right now with all my different species of modifying them out the way I want them. But we'll go with combat training for our assault armies. And we'll wait for Classis 2 to get into position, and we will declare war on the Hemegony. What time are we looking at? 2:39. Yeah, we got plenty of more time. We can keep streaming. I'm on Facebook. I'm a member of several veterans groups. And if you're not a veteran, you really can't. You think you might understand us, but you really can't. Only veterans understand other veterans. And our humor is dark and twisted sometimes, though. Most of my chuckles throughout the day come from the my veterans websites. However, most of them are not appropriate to share. Let's see. Okay, more anchorages there. And what do we want to put there? Resource silo, why not? Nordex station, there anchorages. So put more anchorages and fine, hyperlane. All right, fleets are in position. Let's go one quick look over all of our stations real quick. Everything's upgrading. Deep Home, yep, they've got 79 days. So I don't have to worry about them. But now it is time for our next war. Declare war. War of conquest. They don't have any allies. Alloys. They don't have any allies. Declare war. Come on, my allies. You know you guys wanna get into this war with me. Yay! So we've declared war. And hopefully this will be much, much, much shorter than the last war because I'm just going for conquest of a few worlds, not a subjugation of the entire empire. So, hopefully. And of course, as soon as I move out, he moves his other fleet in. But, oh, it's only 444 points against my station of 7.5. Yeah, I think my station will probably blow him out of the sky. Out of curiosity, how much am I making in trade? Trade routes. Oh, let's go to Kazakh, 1143. I think that should have gotten me an achievement. Yep, here we go. Now, actually, probably. Can you even see this? Oh, you can. Okay. So yeah, that was one of the achievements I was trying to go for in this playthrough was earn at least 1,000 energy credits per month from trade, and I got that. I don't know why I didn't see that pop up. Well, it pops up in the lower left-hand corner, and I don't always catch it when an achievement pops up. So. The big achievement I'm going for in this game is to get the Ooh, that's a nasty fight. He's going to knock that station out of the sky, but it's going to hurt him. So I need to take my fleet from here and knock out his fleet. Bastard. He got there awful quick. That was really quick. All right, so do we want to bomb or pursue? Let's go ahead and knock that out and then come back. Take my system back. Well, destroy his fleet for his troop transports got away. Bastards. Lots of pretty light show everywhere. Let's see, what did I research? Oh, assault training. Go with the commercial megapolis. Oh, and his transports came back. Not real smart of a thing to do. I need to retake my starport back and probably repair my ships. Yeah, there's a few ships that got beat up. Yeah, a bunch of them got beat up pretty badly. And these guys need to start bombing the bejesus out of his home world. Let's see, what are we looking at? Yeah, 1348 defense, or 1348 army score. Okay, so we grabbed that back, but we want to wait for the station to come back online so I can repair. There we go. Repair them real quick, and they'll continue their advance. That's the remnants of his fleet. What's he gonna do with them, though? He's got a home war. He's got a planet here I need to capture. What's the army looking like here? 809. Okay. All right. Well, let's chase his fleet down. No, let's just move into there. They got repaired, so let's go there. Oh, they sold 4 times the amount of games as they did last year in the holidays. Yeah, there was, well, do you follow Kev over at Big Board Games? I think he bought pretty much everything he didn't have from Hollandspiel. Yeah, there was a lot of people that went really ballistic on Hollandspiel, so. And it's understandable. I mean, Hollandspiel puts out a lot of really cool games, and they're reasonably priced. So, I've got a couple of his games. I've got Shelled Campaign. Wasn't impressed with that one, but that was a gift, so I can't complain too much about it. And then I've got Table Battles. They're card and block cube game. That's actually pretty fun. I enjoy that. I've got the first expansion. I need to get the second expansion. I need to get Alexander's Wars, I think, is the second expansion that he just came out with. And I talked to him. He's going to be releasing more. He's got plans for World War II, American Civil War. So it's definitely a modular, expandable system. And I think that's a really good thing. Kind of like the Horse and Musket series that he's doing, which kind of runs like Command and Colors does. And I love Command and Colors. I love me some good Command and Colors games. I've got Ancients and I've got Napoleonics. I want to get, what is it? The Spanish expansion for Napoleonics. Because I love the Peninsular War during the Napoleonic. The Spanish army was absolute crap. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, they're lucky they were barely above militias, but I just enjoy the entire Peninsular war in the Napoleonics era. So I want to pick up the Spanish expansion. Will you stop saying that all the time? Pick up the Spanish expansion for Command and Colors. Napoleonics. Ancients, I've got 2 of the expansions. I want to get the Roman Civil War one. I think that's the next one from Ancients that I want to pick up. I'm not too interested in the World War One war, the Great War One. The one that Zvezda released, Samurai. I'd like to get that one. And what's the one that I think Compass Games just did it. Tricorn. I was watching Kev do a video on it. Was it Compass Games that did it? I think Compass Games was one that did it for Tricorn for the American Revolutionary War. It uses the exact same. Oh, dude, you don't follow Kev? Check out Kev. What about Dan over at No Enemies Here? Do you follow him? Picked up the Sioux Line and Rivet. Isn't that the Mark Herman game that's basically Frogger? And the Sioux Line is the railroad game, right? I think that's the railroad game because I always try to keep an eye on railroad games. I enjoy railroad games. So much stuff out there I want to pick up. No finances. But, is what it is. Let's see. Research. Commercial Megaplex. Ah, there's Create Resort World. Now let's increase the administrative cap. What's going on with Deep Home? What is the matter with you, Deep Home? All right, so you grew into it. So let's go ahead and discourage planet growth again and resettle the excess population. Want to take a guess where? The arcology. Let's take a look at the arcology. They've got plenty of room to grow into. 137, 149. I've got the nope. Don't resettle. I've got the finances. Let's clear out the rest of the ruined arcology spaces. Just because I've got the energy to do it now. There we go. So, we're bombing planets right now. What's the army's looking like? 448. Okay. How's the bombing on this one? That was going fine. But yeah, the big one that I want to get from Hollandspiel is the NATO Air Commander. I like modern war games anyways. So yeah, the modern air. When I had the cash last time, a couple month ago or so, when I was thinking of getting it, they were all out of stock. So I was like, well, all right. But with their big sale, I'm sure they're still out of stock of a lot of their games. Oops, I totally forgot about that. Let's see. Okay, so you follow Dan over at No Enemies Here. How about Stuka Joe? Follow Stuka Joe. Stuka Joe was actually one of the first wargaming channels I ever followed. Okay, Conquest score right now is doing real good. I could settle status quo, which really, if that's keep what you kill. Achieve war goals, full on surrender. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that right now because I'm not occupying planets. I'm not occupying what I control. If I wanted to, I could go for a settle status quo, but I won't take the planets in the systems I occupy unless I actually own the planets. And we're at 6% exhaustion. They're at 35% exhaustion. So, and mainly, we're not seeing the high war exhaustion this time around because he doesn't have any allies that aren't being touched by the war yet. So, Tachyon Lance. Let's go for the Tachyon Lance. So, I knew this war was going to be much easier war score wise, just because, like I said, he doesn't have any allies that I have to worry about. So, and that means I don't have to worry about clearing the planet completely. Oh, we already did clear the planet. It looks like my buddy's dropping troops in on it now because he's got a few transports with him. So we're going to take it. Maybe not. I could have swore I saw the graphic. Oh, yep. He landed armies. Yep. We control it. Clone clusters. And a leader died. All right, so let's go ahead and send these off to the next planet to take, which is up here. And how is that planet looking? Oh, the armies have been cleared off that. Well, yeah, when I have, well, I've got 10 battleships now, so yeah, it doesn't take long to clear a planet. So, especially when I've got allied fleets in the area clearing the surface with me. All right, well, we've got that. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Lacking alloys. All right, so let's go ahead and play the market a little bit. Food, sell food. There we go. Buy. Let's go. Let's buy some minerals because we're tanking on minerals still. Now buy alloys. Lots of alloys. We like lots of alloys, so we can continue upgrading crap. Upgrade. Lacking alloys. Okay, well, cost a lot of alloys to upgrade to a star fortress. So, and I need to save some because I need to upgrade my ships when this war is over, just because so I can give all the ships in the fleet a jump drive. Oh, they can, yep, lacking alloys. All right. But I am now up to 145 alloys a month, so that's fairly respectable. All right, so let's take the troop transports, land them. Oh, and I had someone die, didn't I? Who died on me? Was it a governor? Yep, got it. Yay. Pause it real quick. Planets and sectors. Wasn't a governor. Was it an admiral? He's alive. He's alive. Was it a general? It must have been one of my scientists that wasn't doing anything. All right, so now we move on to... Oh, we've got them all. Captured, secured. Yep, achieve war goals. Send the offer. Yay! And that's probably all the expansion I'm going to do before. Well, I could try to. Oh, factions. Screw the factions. Hate the factions. I don't actually hate them. They're just kind of an annoying pain in the butt to deal with sometimes. All right, so that's good expansion. The next target is definitely the cartel. And I should probably do it quick because every minute that we don't do something is another minute that the in-game event can show up. Okay, low stability. Yeah, we got some planets here we need to deal with. Oh, get zoom back in. Let's see. Torval, what type of station are they? They're in Anchorage. And they're a war station. So Unamar. Okay, Unamar is an Anchorage. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep that. Unamar's fine at being an Anchorage. Brachium is a war station. We don't need them to be a war station. So let's go ahead and change them into an Anchorage. And dismantle that gun battery. And put up Hyperlane Registry, why not? Tawagawa is an Anchorage. Doesn't need a crew quarters. Dismantle the crew quarters. Aztan doesn't need the shipyards and doesn't need the crew quarters. Okay, pretty much all these space stations I think I'm really going to expand into anchorages because I've technically only got 2 fleets right now. I need much bigger fleets to deal with the end game. I'm going to need a 3rd fleet, and I'm going to need these fleets to be bigger. Maximum fleet strength you can get is 200 fleet points, which is, so I am 30 points short of that, and I can only get more naval or fleet capacity through research. And wow, really over on starbase capacity, didn't I? Oh, I'm going to have to eat that for a while because I don't want to get rid of... Oh, Zathmak. Okay, we can get rid of that station. But I need those 4 stations. All right, so we're going to have to be eating the upkeep cost on that. All right, that's the stations. Now, what's that? Not connected to the trade network. Yeah, that's the other thing that this thing is going to do is it's going to. Yeah, all right. Trade routes. Let's see. Unamar connected to Selnock. Brachium connected to Selnock. Aztan connected to Brachium. Tokugawa connected to Brachium. And there we go. That pulls in all of the trade. Now we're getting a lot more trade. But I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on piracy because of the more trade routes you have, the better chance you have of piracy showing up. So right now, with the only system we've really got piracy in is Delta Pavonis, and the piracy's reached its maximum value. It's not going to get any bigger than that. So unless I start pumping more trade value through there, which we're not going to do. All right, the construction ship built its thing, so let's get rid of it. Yeah, Stuka Joe is great. All right, Andrew. Always good having you join in and jump in and sit and chat with me, because that kind of makes the game a little bit more enjoyable when I have people to chat with. When there's no one in here watching me and I'm just talking to myself, really, that gets a little bit, it hurts my feelings. Well, not really. All right, we're low on energy. We're low on alloys. So, ooh, there's trade there. There's trade there. We want to collect that trade. So let's put in 1 trade hub. That trade hub will increase their collection range 1 space, which will allow them to grab that trade. Yay. Okay, ZuraCorp. What is this? Exotic gases. Fine, 5 exotic gases a month. Yeah, that's keeping me in the red on exotic gases. The region. Yes. Why is it only letting me buy 1 volatile mote for 10 crystals? How am I doing on motes? Well, you know what? Fine, no deal. You don't want to trade to me? You don't want to trade more than 5 a month? Screw you. All right, so basically at this point, we're just, ow! Oh, yeah. Forgot to check on the planets over here. Let's see. The sector, Elysium. So these 3 planets were the 3 planets I just picked up. So Naira Atzlan. Let's take a look. Yeah, the stability is way low because I just took them over. So they're not there. They're not going to like me for a while. Bunch of unemployment. Okay, so district-wise, let's put a couple mining districts into place. We need housing. So let's put in some luxury housing. Luxury residence. Let's see, ESCOG. I can't really do too much. I can't figure out too much what the planet's going to look like until, the devastation gets taken care of. Precinct houses, don't need that many precinct houses because I'm a nice, benevolent leader, but we do need amenities. We need lots of housing. Let's clear the 1 tech there. Oh, districts. Districts on this planet. Oh, it's a size 8. Dear God. Decisions discourage planetary growth. Jeez. Oh, and housing is also low because of the devastation value. But we can get rid of, whoops, no, don't need the Hall of Judgment. Demolish, yes. And demolish, yes. Let's see, what's that? Alloy Foundries, Ministry Production, demolish that. Galactic Stock Exchange. All right, I can live with that being there. Civilian Industries, Hollow Theaters, okay. Guther, again, we don't need so many police districts. Galactic Stock Exchange, yep. Housing. Again, I can't really determine what these numbers are going to look like until devastation is repaired. So we're just going to have to wait. Wait until the planets get fixed, basically. But let's see. We're down to 2 of us watching. Yep, that's my phone. And it's not a number I recognize, so screw you. Let's see. What time are we looking at? 3:04. I think we're probably going to go ahead and call it here. Just because we've been streaming for a very long time. What time? Yeah, 3 hours. So, unrest, terror on Eskag. Yeah, because they don't like me. Let's take a look at the population. So, yeah, it's going to take like 10 years for them to accept the fact that I am their benevolent overlord. Oh, that reminds me, I should take a look. This is going to hurt. Species and make sure everybody's got full citizenship right. Yes, yes, look at all these species. I got way too many people living in my borders. And part of me really wants to go through and start to genetically engineer out these like decadent and non-adaptive and slow breeders and really want to genetically engineer those out, but I don't want to take the time. What's that? Wasteful. Really? Humans? Wasteful? What? No. I don't believe that. No, I've only got 1 human in my borders. Anyways, but yeah, maybe here eventually I'll go through and start genetically engineering out these negative traits. You know, quarrelsome. Actually, I don't even know if I can because I don't have, looks like most of them I don't even have available points. Usually it takes 2 points to get rid of a negative trait. Yeah, so let's go ahead and create a template for that. Yeah. I don't have the high enough technology to be able to genetically modify those away yet. Oh, and what we forgot to do, I've been meaning to do for a while here at Mandara, is we need to uplift them. They're in Iron Age now, so it'll be a little bit easier. Covert infiltration, active native studies. Yeah, I can't covertly infiltrate them until we get the industrial age. So yeah, we'll technologically enlighten them, and that takes a long time to do. Yeah, 0.3% per month, so roughly 300 months, which is how many years? That is if I don't run into any of it, because there are events that you'll run into that'll slow your progress or even give you like minus 20% progress. So yeah, that's annoying. And like, and, you know, it's even worse for Bronze Age. But yeah, there we go. I think we're good for a stream for today. And I got other stuff to do. So do I want to? Yep. I think we're going to go ahead and call this here. So, questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section. I'll see everybody next time. See ya.